cheke twa. Ndilumbila cheke twa, baby. Hello people, it's your girl Hugo and you're watching Crafthouse TV, Game Changer.
Yeah, blackjack. Inze. Yeah, mavuto. Udinyosa. You a bellow fit. Alright. Hey.
Hey everybody, you're watching Crafthouse. Please don't you touch that mouse, cause you know you're gonna miss Crafthouse. This is Crafthouse TV. My name is Chegal on the blackjack. Inze. You already know what it is, man. If you want to watch more of me and the rest of the people there, you know, me and the rest, watch it right here. Blackjack. To the world, Crafthouse. To the world too. One time only.
What's good, beautiful people? This is season 2 of Streethouse, and we are on episode 15. And I am your host, as usual, Lucy JR. And I hope that you're doing great today because we've got a very, very interesting guest coming through today. It's a virtual one right here in the studios, and I'm personally excited for this one. So all you have to do is stay right there and don't move because it's very interesting. I won't say too much on who is actually coming on the show because I don't want to give away too much to you guys. It's a Friday and we're kicking it off with music here coming in from Faith Musa, and it's called Don't Run Away. Very cool, calm, and collected. Check it out.
It's a nation of peace, best known for its beauty. People with a smile, kumakulila inside. It's a nation of corruption, mass looting and deception. It's like an immigration, but from heaven to hell. And I can't run away. I can't run away. I can't run away, no. Kumala windi kwatu. I can't run away. Don't run away. I grew up thinking one day things would get better. I ended up queuing for sugar, then sleeping on a petrol station. You are drinking your coffee, sitting on our billions, shopping on our taxes. Ziwa mbuzi ikakondwa, amalonda Africa. And you can't run away. You can't run away. You can't run away, no. Kumala windi kwano. You can't run away. Don't run away. Look to your left, then look to your right. Tayamba kusanka na kochokela wiwe. Kodi umali konda nangalelo banji ndikumamva mai Malawi akulila ziko lako Malawi we. Kodi umali konda nangalelo banji ndikumamva mai Malawi akulila. Do you really, really, really love me like you claim? Like you claim, like you claim. Nanga, why are you stealing from my little pockets? Killing my people, there is no medicines at all. Why? Ziko lako Malawi we. Kodi umali konda nangalelo banji ndikumamva mai Malawi akulila. Ziko lako Malawi we. Kodi umali konda nangalelo banji ndikumamva mai Malawi akulila. Do you really, really, really love me like you claim? Like you claim, like you claim. Nanga, why are you stealing from my little pockets? Killing everybody, there is no medicines at all. Why? Would you love me like you claim? Love me like you claim. Love me like you claim. Would you love me like you claim? Would you love me like you claim? Love me like you claim. Would you love me like you claim? Would you love me like you claim? Malawi akulila. Malawi akulila. Love me like you claim. Don't just say it. I don't wanna hear it. Don't just say it. What's mangonena? I just wanna feel it. Would you love me like you claim? And don't run away. Would you love me like you claim? And don't run away.
All right, welcome back. And this is Streethouse. We do have our guest with us, and it's a virtual guest. It's the first of his kind right here on Streethouse. And his name is Kelvin Ngoma, of course, and he's joining us virtually. Welcome to the show, Kelvin.
Thank you very much. It's actually Kelvin Maxwell Ngoma.
Ah, okay. So you don't go by Kelvin?
No, I am Kelvin, but the Maxwell has to always be there, and then Ngoma at the end.
Okay, for showbiz, of course, because that is your full name, right?
Yes, for social media, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so tell us how you got to be an actor in the first place. How did it all begin for you?
Okay. So after I wrote my MSc in 2013, I decided to do something, but I would always have this year gap and stuff. So I decided to do something. So I was doing music by that time, just underground. But after Hawaii, then I decided, no, maybe I should try acting. So I joined a theater. I joined the theater, Ubumax Theater. So that's how my acting journey began. We were doing practical theater, physical theater, and theater as well.
All right, so you've mentioned that you started in music. So we've seen that you are an artist as well. You've been posting a lot of music on your page. did you start off in a group, or did you actually just start off as a solo career?
No, it was a group actually. You know, that time we used to have a lot of groups. So ours was called DSMG. It was Deep Sound Music Group. So music was my first love because I've been doing it since I was a kid and growing up, meeting my friends and stuff. So we decided to come up with a big group. So I started making music. We made a few songs, not a videos yet. Oh wait, we did shoot a video. Now I remember. And then after from watching movies and stuff, so I said, okay, let me join a theater. But when I joined the theater now, it took most of my time because you know how theaters are. You have to go to training every day. You have to do all these shows and stuff. So I didn't do more songs. Like I wasn't much into music now. I was more into acting. But my friends did continue to now. And then I think 2021. Yes, 2021. That's when I did my comeback song, Mona Lisa, and I shot a music video for it. So from then, trying to get back in the game and see how we can merge the two.
All right, so you've been acting this whole time. What was your first major role when you actually got into acting?
All right, so my first big role was in The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, actually, in 2017. So from 2013 to 2017, I wasn't actually much interested in doing a movie. I felt like I'm not ready yet. So I was mostly into training, you know, just doing my stage performances. With my first director, Samuel Kadingers, was actually teaching us film. I always thought, like, I'm not ready yet. I was so shy that time. So I was running away from doing the film. So I was like, I wasn't doing the film. I was just practicing and practicing. The only thing I was comfortable with was that.
All right, so you mentioned that you were being trained and you're shy. You don't seem so shy when we see you on social media. Is it because of the training, or is it something that you grew out of as a man?
Training. I was very shy, and my guys that we worked with that time will tell you I was very shy, and I wouldn't even. Okay, you know how when I joined, I was mostly into crew. You know, picking up stuff for the people when we're going for a show. I would just carry costume and stuff, and I was proud of it because I didn't want to get on stage. I just wanted to be background and learn from my peers and what they're doing until I was forced to take a character. And when I was going on stage, my heart was beating. So from then they started giving me characters until I became their star. And then after I became the star of the theater, I felt like now I'm limited because I don't have competition. I don't have anything challenging. So that's when, I started to go out now from my theater to do other film endeavors. That's when I started, auditioning and stuff until I got the role in The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind.
Yeah. Okay, so you have starred in a couple of movies as well. You've mentioned The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. We've seen you in Submerged. We've seen you in Fisi as well. You seem to have a catalog of movies that you've actually starred in. So just give us a rundown and how you actually got these roles in these movies.
All right, so that was The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, and there was another movie called Nyasaland, which was never released, but instead it was done. Malawian producers sometimes, and we have Batani, which I'm sure maybe you have watched it. We have Submerged. We have Is the Present Dead. We have Horns of Greed. Sorry, and then we have Moewatu. Yeah, I did an episodic series of Moewatu. So The Boy Harnessed the Wind, I did auditions. Somebody recommended me because when they came here, the casting team, they didn't want to just do an open audition. They wanted to, first of all, research and pick some who are already doing something on ground and audition them so that they set their time. So that was what I auditioned for. And Is the Present Dead I did audition for. But the other movies, I was just like called and thought that, we have a character for you. Come and play the character. and then I'll just audition for the character. Because there are two auditions. You audition for a whole film, and then they'll characterize you, or they'll have a character for you, and then they'll audition you to try to fit in it.
All right. So having starred in all of these movies, how do you look at the movie industry right now on the local scene right here in Malawi?
Oh, it's great, actually. It's great. It's giving the motivation. When I was starting, I would when I was the costumier of my theater, I was busy reading the newspapers to try to see if I'll find, if I can go to independent theater, to find and see if I'll find anything entertaining, like acting or an actor did this and that. But there was zero, and so motivation was lacking out of it. The only motivation I had at that time was Paula Suya. She was making strides that time. Paula Suya was making strides, so she was my motivator. And now, seeing that we are actually there, it's something good. Something good.
All right. So looking back from your work, of course, looking back on your work, in 2018, you actually got an award. You were quite young at the time. What was that about?
It was a Best Actor award. Like, I think because I spent a lot of time training and doing theater performances, I already had a place in the Malawi film industry before I even shot The Boy Harnessed the Wind. So you can see from 2013, I got the role in 2017. So these years here, I was busy, trying to work with different theaters. So I made noise because I was too much. I was just here, there, and I was too vast on social media as well. I tried that. Most actors weren't much into Facebook and social media at that time, but I was, because I knew when I started acting on Google, I knew one of the other things is to have a profile. So from the theaters and from all I've been doing, from some of small production that we were doing with my theater and other theaters, the awards came in and then people nominated me actually. I didn't even know there were awards coming in. I just saw when I was called to say, okay, I'm nominated as Best Actor for the NASFest. And then I asked people for it. So I asked people to vote for me. And then on that festival night, I actually got the award, and I was so excited. I was happy. I wasn't expecting it. I was just, okay, I've been nominated. Okay, people vote, and we'll see. I wasn't much into that. I was just much into acting. I was much into doing the art than getting an award.
Yeah. Okay, so you are a family man, and obviously acting comes with a lot of roles, and we've seen you play in some snippets as well. With Nyauyu, you play Kelvin, and you're pretty much like husband and wife in that. Does your family understand that these are roles? Do you make them understand? How does that work for you at home?
Okay, I'm not married. Not married. I am in a relationship though.
Okay.
But close to my nuclear family, my mom doesn't really watch the episodes. My father passed, but my mom doesn't really watch them. I doubt if any of my brothers and sisters actually watch them because they have been talking about it. But so I don't really. But my girlfriend now, on the other hand, gets a little sensitive. So I told her not to watch as well. I told her, you know what? I think the best thing is gonna be for us. You should unfollow my Facebook page and follow Nyauyu's Facebook page as well. And don't spend more time on social media when it comes to my content, so that you save yourself some of the stress.
Okay, so is that working for you?
It is. It is actually. Okay. No, I knew she would understand. We've been together for a long time. You know where we met? We met at one of the theaters when I was doing my go this place theater. I actually met her at the theater when she was an actress there. So I met her there. We had a scene, and she knew I was an actor since day one. Before I was even, I even got a name. Before I was just, so she knows. So I thought I would do nothing but best. Of course, she has spies all over. Friends who are my fans who would send us snippets, videos to her WhatsApp, and she just ignores them. Sometimes she breaks. She can break. But I just tell her to know the reason she loves me so that nothing would shatter us all these years. But yeah, she's a great woman. She understands.
That's lovely. So can you just tell us about any challenging roles that you've actually played and which movies were they from? And how did you actually navigate that?
Challenging roles. Okay. I always think because I haven't met a challenging role yet. Okay. Maybe because, like I said, I spent a lot of time training before getting on TV. So I think I learned almost completely close to everything there is to know about character and how to handle it. Because I was too much on the internet. Okay.
All right. So Kelvin, coming across one of your posts on social media, you mentioned that you are pretty much eyeing the Oscars. Do you think that you're on the right path for that right now? All right, so Kelvin, looking at your social media, I know you're going to say it's probably an old post. Lucy, what are you doing with this? But you mentioned that you are pretty much eyeing the Oscars. How is that looking right now? Do you think you're on the right path?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm working towards. Because I don't want to abandon my country yet, but it reaches a time whereby if you want to follow or pursue a goal, you have to follow it. So the only way I'm going to get an Oscar, if I want to get an Oscar, is if I relocate to a bigger film industry, more exposed and more known, so that I compete in that challenging industry to earn my place at the Oscars. Because if I stay here, it will take me years before I am seen and to be appreciated to the moment of getting an Oscar, because we are a very small country, landlocked. The industry is very small, and no producers from outside want to invest in our industry. The Boy Honest the Wind was we were lucky because the story is from here, but we don't know how many other people want to shoot their stories here. And even if they want to shoot their stories here, I don't think they would want to take Malawian actors and put them as main actors. So it's only a main actor or a main supporting actor who can get nominated for the Oscars. So I need to go to the bigger film industry in order to find my way, get a lead role that will guarantee me an Oscar.
All right, so you've mentioned about The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. We saw big stars in the movie like Chiwetel Ejiofor, who you actually shot alongside in the movie. And you've also mentioned that Malawi's industry is quite small and the country's landlocked. And for you to actually get an Oscar, it's going to be kind of hard unless you move outside the country. Do you feel that working with people from outside the country is a bad thing, especially starring in a Malawian-owned movie?
At the end of the day, it's just business, okay? They want to make money so that they can make more movies. So if they want to make money in order to make more movies, they definitely have to make sure that their cast is epic and their cast is actually A-list. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, that it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to actually get that opportunity, because they would want to cast someone who is already known globally. All right. Some of us will be able to get roles, maybe supporting, like way under. Unless if I was a child, because it's always different when it's a child. Because I don't know, they can take any kid from anywhere, because I don't know what they use or make music. But with my age right now, it's not possible. And from all the producers I've been talking with, all the casting directors I've been talking with, they always say that I don't think a production company would want to spend their money to get you from Malawi, Africa, to come here, be it Germany or US, to work on their movie. Because they'll be like, okay, we can just find a black actor here can actually do that role the same, so won't spend money. But if you really want to get into the Hollywood film industry, you have to be accessible. That means the directors don't have to think twice to say, we'll not spend a lot of money because you're already within the territory. So they can just say, Calvin, where are you? Michigan. Or Kelvin, where are you? I'm in Berlin, Germany. Okay, we'll fly you because that's easy. So it's Europe or US. But if you're in Malawi, they'll be like, why should you get an actor all the way from Malawi when you can find an actor here in the USA? Why should we spend a lot of money? Why? Because I'm not an A-list globally yet. But if I was an A-list globally and I reside in Malawi, it would have been easier. They'll be like, we need Kelvin, the Oscar nominee or the Oscar winner or the lead or whatever. We need Kelvin. Where is he? He's in Malawi. Okay, get him right now. Because they need me as Kelvin, not me as an actor.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously you looked up to someone when you were getting into the acting industry. If you did, who is it that you actually looked up to?
Denzel Washington. I can say that 1,000 times. Denzel Washington. Denzel, Africa, Rose Van Vika.
Okay. And what was it about them that actually drew you to them?
Denzel Washington first, he was the way he translates his characters. Because I used to love his music. So I would see him in different characters. But he would always match them. You know what I mean? He would always try to find a way to match in everything. All right. So I liked him for that. Van Vika, he was the way he would show how good an active life is when you're famous and you're known. I know that's yeah. I was following him on social media and I would see how the attention he was getting because he was known and how fame and money is treating him. You know, I was a child at that time. So I was like, you know what? I want to be like Van Vika, the influence he has. And I want to be like Denzel Washington, the way he translates the characters. Denzel was for me as at work. Van Vika was my social life. Like, I want to be an actor who can enjoy like Van Vika, the influence, the attention. The
right, so you are admitting that you love that lifestyle and attention that's pretty much you're saying Van Vika has. Do you think that you're enjoying that right now?
Every artist, if you see them fighting to get somewhere, just know that they want that. Because, okay, we have some other artists who are underground, don't know, they can just do their project, they don't care, they just do their music. But if you see an artist pushing their music, the reason why they are pushing that music is so that they get known, they get attention, and they get influence. So it's called show business. It's about showing off. That's what entertainment industry is about. If you're in the industry and you're not about show off and stuff, that's why I'm not that these artists, like let's say for example, no, they're very good, but you know, someone on social media, they don't do anything, but you can still hear their songs sometimes. Yeah. And look at where they are. I don't know they're hired, for example, yes, they're making some money. But nobody's talking about them. Malawi is not talking about them. And nobody can give them an ambassadorship deal. And for you to get an endorsement deal, people have to talk about you first. So that's it. And over to the Amarogu project with Airwing, people are only talking about you. I've been in the acting industry for a long time. I've never been given a plot, but School Days came out, Quado became famous. You see the plot, why? It's being talked about. So it's about the attention and the influence.
All right, so moving forward, you're pretty much saying that even bad publicity is actually good publicity. Yes?
Yes, it is. actually. There is no limit. There should be a limit. Everything has a limit. But yeah, okay. So nobody does bad publicity on purpose. Most of them are staged. You know, they know what they're doing because those guys have managers. They know what they're doing. Of course, they write it. Something comes out, they'll be like, guys, why are you doing this? Oh, celebrities, also people. We also have feelings. Trust me, that's a total lie because they're writing in that. They're reading the comments. Why are they reading the comments? They want to know what people are saying. Why are they bothered about what people are saying? So they might say, oh no, this is bad. We're also feeling it. We get hurt. No. If you got hurt, you didn't be reading the comments. So you were enjoying that attention as well. So
speaking of
there's
attention,
nothing like bad publicity.
You pull up to the red carpet, suits covered in my pinafore. I say, we're gonna put it up on screen for you guys to see. And it was just the most insane thing that I've seen. It was, how did that look actually come together?
So there's this guy called Andy Clark. I don't know if you know the guy. He's a fashion designer, one of the crazy fashion designers. So I told him that I'm going to a film premiere, and I want something that when I go on the red carpet, all eyes will be. Okay? Because there'll be a lot of people at the red carpet, and the only way I am going to get some attention from the photographers and from other people is if I wear something that makes a turn. So he made that work. If I had just worn anything,
it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah,
you wanted people to look at you.
That's the point. That's why people go to premieres. It's the show. It's the show. Look at Dorothy and says, it's about that. Make sure people notice when you arrive. That's why they find Zandria, the designer, because they know Zandria can do crazy stuff. So when they arrive, so just extravaganza.
All right, so what are some of the projects that you're working on right now, personally or collaborating with other people as well in the movie industry?
All right, so currently I am music-wise, I'm about to do my second video. I'm in my first video this year, somewhere around April. And somewhere around June, I am releasing my film. It's called Black Ninja. It's an action thriller about it. So you're gonna see the trailer very soon. When it comes to working for other people's projects, in August, I should be traveling to Berlin, Germany. So there's a role that I have to play there. That's the project I know. And I'm also currently working with Zev Malawi. They're working on a certain series talk about entrepreneurship. So they come together to bring out a certain series where they can talk how you can empower their businesses. So that's what I'm doing right now. Those are my personal projects and what is going to happen.
All right. We are going to go for a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with our guest. Remember, he's joining us virtually, and he is Kelvin Maxwell Ngoma. Don't go anywhere.
Ndikuona kuchedwa mba tawi sikugwirwa ba nifuna nzanyamule kanda manja mwanga. Hello Malawi, this is your boy Sir Patrick's. Remember, you are watching Crafthouse TV. Game changer. Boom.
Ondikonda amandikonda ali yawanu nilikuno kunkuno ine nilikuno kunoko.
Yeah man, this is Sanbi, otherwise known as Wonjo. You're watching Crafthouse TV. Stay tuned.
Nilikuno kunkuno ine nilikuno kunoko. Umpetetsa amandikonda ali yawanu wanu ndili kuno kuno ine ndili kuno kunoko ndine nzeru.
So tell us about some of the projects that you've got planned out for you. 2024, it's a brand new year. What is in store for the people of Malawi from Kelvin?
All right. Thank you very much. So in 2024, I'm going to release my my first video of the year, my music video, with the song titled Bends. So it should be out in every April. And then I'm also going to release a film. It's called Black Ninja, kind of an action film. That should come out around June. Sorry?
Is there some karate moves in there?
Yes, a lot of them.
Okay.
Because it's about a ninja, so yeah. So and then and in August, September, I might travel to Berlin, Germany, for a role that I've been contacted for. So that's the booking one. And currently working with Zep on a project that they're doing for young entrepreneurs to motivate them. So they have created some kind of a series where I'm featuring, so that they can help motivate the youth on how they can do it.
Okay, so how long is this series going to be running for? And how long are you going to be in Berlin for?
All right, so this series, okay, so when we shoot an episode, we take something like about 2 weeks break. So we're on the first episode, but we have 10 episodes. It's a 10 episode series. And I should be in Berlin for 2 months.
All right, so what are some of the things that you intend to achieve when you go to Berlin apart from this acting gig?
Well, to make connections, of course. Since I'm gonna meet directors, so I'm gonna try to I'm going to try to talk to them, see how I can further that. Of course, it's not really up to me much because I have an agent who stays in Germany, so she gets me the jobs. But still, I'm still gonna talk to the directors and say, "You have more movies? Please contact my agent. Don't forget to contact my agent. I'm here. I can even use my own flight." But make sure you cast me, please.
All right, so for people that want to work with you, and you've mentioned that you have your movies, where can people actually access those movies?
Can you come again?
Where can people access the movies that you have out right now? Ajina, The Boy That Harnessed the Wind, BC Uja.
Okay.
Where can you actually watch it?
Yeah, that's also another hindrance. But some of the other films, like The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, found on Netflix. So for all Netflix subscribers, you can find it. For other Malawians who like watch it, they have to subscribe to Netflix. Unfortunately, it's not on YouTube. It was, but it was taken down. It's the present date. It's not yet on the market. Patani can be found on Showmax and Airtel application. Highbrow can be found on Showmax. Miss Noma can be found on Showmax. We are too on YouTube. Yeah, the others I think they're not on market, like Highbrow. Like Bonzo Creek. And that's that. Yeah, they're not on market yet. But the ones that I would air, that's what I'm saying, is also another hint. Most producers in Malawi are not releasing their film because of lack of market, which is also a hindrance for an actor, because that means the work will not be shown.
All right, so who are the producers that you look up to and you say, I did great work with this person?
Okay. So we have Joyce Muhango Chavula. She's a very film director. We have Charles Shemjoy. And then we have Gift Superstar, who's also coming up. And then we have Esim Wana, who's also coming up. And now Sonia is also coming into the industry. So yeah, so I can say those are some of the producers that I look up to for amazing productions and also to keep our Malawian flag high. And some other ones that I just
Okay, so let's talk about your music briefly. What is it that you've got planned out for that part in 2024? Any collaborations in the pipeline?
Yes. So after my music video is released early April, I am going straight to the studio to work on a project. So I have Popian in mind because it's no longer a community. I don't know if they will sign the contract, but I have him in my mind, and I have Tuno in my mind as well, which is also good guitar, and then Malinga Mafia. Dremo is also on my mind. But we'll see how things go because this kind of music in mind don't really align. But I think I'm working on something that can. Right, I'm going to work on more collaborations so that I can get more viewership with the music.
All right. So you've mentioned a diverse number of genres there. We're looking at R&B, dancehall as well. Would you say that you're a diverse artist when it comes to putting out your music, or are you pretty much reserved and this is you stepping out of your shell?
I am diverse because I rap, hardcore, softcore. Okay, I can jump on any beat. Let's just say that I can jump on any beat. I did not limit myself. Any vocals. I tried when I'm practicing. I always go everywhere. So I know I can jump on a dance beat. I can jump on a hip hop beat. I can jump on an R&B beat. I can jump on amapiano, house. So when I'm practicing, I make sure I practice in all these genres because I don't want to limit myself because I don't know which one is going to get me there. So I always try to make sure that I do everything, right? So that if I have a song that R&B, I'll concentrate on that. If I have a song that is hip hop, I'll also do that. So it's just versatile.
All right. So you seem pretty big in the acting world. When it comes to the music part of it now, do you think that you're doing okay, or how's it looking for you?
Well, I would say I can put myself on an upcoming. People always laugh when I say this, but they always say, "No, you already known, so I'm sure your music will be upcoming." But I tell them that no, I am upcoming in the music industry because I had a break. So I'm coming back. So I wouldn't just say I am this artist. No, I am upcoming. So I am facing the same challenges that an upcoming musician faces. So that's why I'm working on more collaboration. Not that I don't trust my music. It's not like I don't trust my music on my own. I cannot get where I want to get, but I feel like these artists are big, and I just feel like I need to collaborate with them. But collaborating is not just because you don't trust yourself, but it's about getting yourself there. It's like Diamond Platinum. He made sure that he gets known Africa-wise by just collaborating in all countries. You know what I mean? He's good, but he's still collaborating.
Yeah.
And I'm coming who is trying to get.
Okay, so let's wrap it up with an insight of how you actually look at the Malawi music and video production industry, movie production.
Okay, I can say that the music industry is doing great, actually. Doing good, great. We have been having now millions of viewers. My viewership, I'm up to millions now, that's my millions. So that's why I'm saying there's a power in collaboration. Look at High Green's song with Yomas. gathered millions of millions of collaborations. So yeah, the music industry is doing great. It's on the right direction. I think what's remaining is now for us artists. So for the artists to try to push their game in the world of collaboration, because they're famous in Malawi, but not as much outside Malawi. The only way they can get outside Malawi is one, either they sell their music outside Malawi, Magatiti, or they collaborate a lot, artists and out, so that they get their music there, they get their names there. Maybe I'm getting that in Zambia. See, Zambia can easily get a Malawian artist like a line, because now we know each other. We can do the same in other countries. If you get comfortable and just enjoy our Malawian famous sport, like I'm famous in Malawi, that's okay. And yeah, we're gonna end there. There's a big award out there. It's very big. There's a whole earth out there that we can tap into. We just have to cooperate. So that goes for money. No lie.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Kelvin, for your time and speaking to us today on Streethouse virtually.
Thank you very much. I'm so sorry that I was mixing languages.
That's
always
fine.
An Afro Facebook. I try to mix that all the time.
All right. Thank you so much, Kelvin. Do have a lovely evening.
Thank you very much, guys, for having me. Please have a great evening.
Peace.
Eyo, tieni. Ish. Muntu nendi kuyenda chose. Angongola chuluka. Ish. Ndungofuna ndimemoa ndikakone. Timwina ndiwale mavuto. Muntu ne mutu sizi kuyenda. Mavuto achuluka. Ndiye ndingofuna ndimemoa ndikakone kuti mwina ndiwale mavuto. Muntu nendi kuyenda chose angongola chuluka. Ndingofuna ndimemoa